For many years, I explored spirituality, religion, philosophy, psychology, science, and consciousness. Many teachings pointed in a similar direction, and I'm grateful for them. But eventually I realized that no book, teacher, religion, or philosophy could give me the answer I was seeking. They could only point toward it. What began as an intellectual concept has slowly become a direct realization. As I become less identified with thoughts, conditioning, pain, and a personal story, I experience a deeper sense of unity with what I can only describe as divine consciousness. I've come to see that every person perceives reality through their own unique lens of experience, beliefs, conditioning, and identity. And I respect that. The analogy that best describes this realization for me is the relationship between a wave and the ocean. For years, I believed that the wave was connected to the ocean. Now, it feels as though the wave is not just connected to the ocean, it is the ocean expressing itself as a wave. Likewise, what I call me appears to be a unique expression of a much greater consciousness expressing itself through all things. Many traditions call the separate sense of self the ego. It's a temporary identity shaped by conditioning, perspective, and usually pain. It has a name, it has a story, and it has a form. But like every wave, it eventually dissolves back into the ocean from which it came. Much of the poetry that I've written and the music that has emerged from it comes from this place of presence, contemplation, and direct experience. I usually feel less like I'm creating and more like I'm listening and translating. As the words arrive, the poetry emerges, and the music becomes a vehicle through which these realizations can be expressed and shared. I'm not sharing this as a doctrine or absolute truth. I'm simply sharing what has been unfolding within me. And the deeper it unfolds, the more it feels as though we were never truly separate from the whole. Like a wave believing itself to be apart from the ocean, we forget what we are. And then, through stillness, presence, and awareness, we remember